One bedtime story changed a father's life forever. On a stormy night in a small home, a father sat beside his children and began a story. But the story he told was secretly about himself. Story begins. The rain was falling outside. His children were smiling, waiting for a magical story. But that day, their father had lost something important: his job, his confidence, and almost his hope. Still, he smiled and began. Once upon a time, far away in the ocean, there was a brave king sailing with his people. The journey was peaceful until the night the deadliest storm in decades arrived. Waves crashed, lightning filled the sky, and in the chaos, many boats were lost in the dark sea. When the storm finally ended, everyone believed the missing people were gone forever. They told the king it's impossible to find them, but the king refused to give up. Every single night, he climbed to the highest part of the ship and lit a lantern, because he believed someone out there might still see the light. But days passed and no one returned. One night, even the king began to doubt, and that's when a question appeared. What would you do if you were the king? Would you keep lighting the lantern, or would you give up? At that moment, the father paused his story. But suddenly, his little daughter held his hand and said, "Papa, the king cannot stop. What if someone is still waiting to see the light?" Those simple words changed the story. So the father continued. That night, the king lit the lantern again, and far away in the dark ocean, someone finally saw the light. Then another boat sighed, and another. One by one, they started finding their way back, because the king never stopped lighting the lantern. Later that night, after the children fell asleep, the father sat alone, and he remembered the lantern, the king who never gave up. So he did something small. He tried one last time, one last message, one last light in the dark. The next morning, his phone rang. A voice said, "We saw your message last night. Your determination impressed us. We'd like to offer you the job." In that moment, the father realized something powerful. The story he told his children had just come true. Sometimes, the stories we tell others to give them hope are the same stories that save us. If you believe hope can change lives, comment "hope" below. And remember this: never stop lighting your lantern, because even in the darkest storms, miracles might still be finding their way back to you.